Hello and welcome to this sixth video in the dualcommissions.com Q&A video series. So in this video, we're going to answer a series of some of the shorter questions that have come through. So let's go ahead and get started. The first question for today is, will I need to move to another broker in order to be part of the dual commissions program? The answer to this one is absolutely not. It doesn't matter where your license is placed or which broker you're with. That is completely independent of this program because we are not a real estate company. So you don't need to make any changes in that regard. All right, well, what about payments? That's the next question. Do payments come through my broker? Is that a complicated process I have to work out? Once again, no. And the reason it's so simple is because, once again, this has nothing to do with your brokerage. You are an employee of the bank. You are paid directly by the bank outside of your real estate brokerage. They are two different conversations. They're two completely different things and totally unrelated to each other, so that couldn't be any simpler. Now, the third question here in this video is pretty interesting because people are always asking, well, what loan programs do I get? I mean, do you have one for doctors? Can I do FHA loans, ITIN loans, or investor loans? So let me make this real simple. The bank has their own broad range of in-house lending products, but they are also a correspondent lender with about 30 correspondent relationships and a broker with about 70 broker relationships. Altogether, there are upwards of a couple thousand different programs that you would have at your disposal. You would actually be hard-pressed to find one that they don't have. So yes, the usual suspects, of course. You know, your conventional, certainly. All types of FHA, VA, absolutely. First-time home buyer, yes. Down payment assistance, yes. All types of investor loans, so lot loans, land loans, fix and flip, hard money, DSCR loans. Of course, construction with, one-time close, commercial loans, ITIN loans, yeah, absolutely. That's gotten real big. Reverse mortgages, of course, a whole line of non-QM products, HELOCs, right? For first and second position, so pretty much any program that someone could need, you'll have access to. And here's what's really cool. You don't have to sit and wonder, oh my gosh, what's the best way to go with this? You're going to have one application link that you convey to your prospect. Again, you're either going to text it to them, email it to them, or give them a spoken link. Go to lindisloans.com or whatever domain you get, right? It doesn't matter what kind of loan program that they're going to wind up with. You use the same application for all programs, so you'll send that out. When they interact with that application and submit it back in, now your white glove concierge loan team is going to review it. Then they'll reach back out to your client and let them know which program will be the best for them. So it's an awesome way for you to provide the best type of financing without having to get buried in a ton of different programs. Now, people say, okay, well, that sounds great, but am I competitive, or am I going to get out here and get beat? Well, it doesn't do us any good to tell you, hey, we've got all these loan programs for you and we're going to pay you, but then you're like half a point out of the market, so you can't win any deals. No, the fact is you're extremely competitive. You can virtually always come into a situation and compete very favorably for that person's financing. That's the whole point of this. We want it to be good for you. We want it to be good for the client, and we want it to be good for the bank, right? So everybody wins. So hey, if you've got more questions about this and you'd like to maybe chat about it, you can use this green QR code. You just scan that with your phone and it'll bring up our calendar and you can select a convenient time. We can have a conversation and answer your questions. Of course, if you feel like you've seen enough and you want to get started, just use this orange QR. Oh, and if you're viewing this on YouTube, please go ahead and give that like button a push. Cool? And also go ahead and subscribe, and that way you'll be the first to know when we drop a new video with other new ways that this program can help you build your business. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.